What's up, Sunshine Community? Welcome to an impromptu scrimmage, which we decided to call our Invasion Showcase between JeffCompass and Pogonateur.
Yeah.
Two people who are definitely not in the tournament.
No, yeah, like we when we had like the Invasion tournament in 2020, we also had like multiple Invasion showcases, but they happened like before the tournament and not like in the middle of the qualifier. Anyway, yeah, this is an interesting matchup if like people haven't like followed too closely of like the scrimming scene. JeffCompass was announced to be one of the participants in the Swiss stage, where he was one of the people that were invited.
The quote-unquote legends, yeah.
Yeah. Pogonator instead is well, to be decided or to be announced or to be
potentially
whatever.
announced, Kiba.
But like Pogo is trying to buff up Darkman. Darkman, you know, his fellow Frenchman. Trying, he wants to just set him up for the most amount of success possible. So he's been like scrimming like maybe too much with Darkman. He got the bingo fever. He's, I think, also scrimming Rimado a bunch, and Rimado's like prepping both Jeff and Pogo. Pogo for prepping. He's prepping Pogo for the prep of Darkman. That's kind of like Rimado's also a European after all, trying to help out his fellow guys.
Fellow man, yeah.
Mm. And now they're playing each other.
Yeah.
Which I think is going to be.
You prepared them for weeks for this one match. Yeah, the one match where Jeff's brain is fried and Pogo's hands are cooked.
Yeah, like important to note, Jeff has done a BO3 scrim set against Romano right before this, which Jeff won?
1-2-1. Yeah.
1-2-1. And Pogo has played Romano maybe today as well.
It's also kind of funny because every time I listen to Jeff scrim Romano, Jeff sounds like the most unconfident player ever. He's like, "Oh, this card is so tough. How can I possibly beat Romano?" And then he ends up winning. I'm just like, "Bro, you're a good player."
Yeah. I've watched the Pogo and Jeff's scrims against Romano. I think they're like both playing on a pretty high level, which is actually kind of pretty exciting to see. This is a card that we actually have vetted. Romano really wanted to restream like this scrim and have it be a vetted card. And I'll be honest, I don't remember much because this is one of the cards that we've had like, oh, we'll save this for like Swiss stage. I don't remember whose comment it was that determined that, but I guess
favoritism. Kipo.
Yeah. Okay. Romano says that like he himself was like, yeah, we're saving this for the very late stages, but instead we're saving this for the Invasion showcase.
Yeah. All right. So I'm immediately noticing right column has a lot of Piana potential. Piana, Shadow Mario, hundreds, 3 damage lists, 5 NPCs, and rockets. And then in the middle, you can get 3 hits pretty quickly again with Piana. So deep Piana looking pretty good on the right, at least from where I'm seeing it. And down the line, maybe Piana 16 if your opponent doesn't defend it, if you end up going columns.
Yes. So this is kind of a Piata galore kind of card. You know, like Piata hundreds, Piata 3 damages, Piata 16, Piata Shadow Mario, and even like in the case where you might be racing, like let's say, like a weird mixture of like racing Piata 16 and Piata hundreds and doing like with Piata episodes to do Piata 3 damages. Like this could end up being a columns matchup, which I think would be pretty interesting because
this card's hilarious. There's also 2 hiddens, 1 level.
Yes, exactly. And also, and one thing that I think is also kind of really funny is that 3 hiddens in column 3. If, as I said, this ends up being a columns matchup, Piata hundreds, the fastest rush, followed by 5 NPCs. Like 3 hiddens is really, weird on this. I think
Yeah.
if I'm trying to look at the card again, like looking what's good, column 5 should have the advantage to 3 hiddens,
Uh-huh.
but
But
like, do you actually just do that play?
yeah.
5 NPCs as well with like column 5. It's so like such a silly card.
Yeah,
Column
there
1 at
seems to
least has the advantage of like has the advantage of 16 Pianta, 11 Delfinos, but like
yeah.
16 Pinner is maybe not that secured. So it's really like
Yeah.
how much Pianta do you do?
This card just seems really Piana, Gelato, Pinna coded. Like those are the 3 big worlds you want to do.
Hmm.
Wiggler, Gelato hundreds, Yellow Button is both Pinna and Gelato, obviously. And then Gelato has quick hins. Pinna has 6 Pinna shines, 16 Pinna, like you mentioned, Delfino Turbo down the line. Yeah.
Yeah. The other
Really
part,
interesting.
like, I'm trying. I wanted to say something about Gelato, but now I'm going to
Mhm.
say something again about Pianta. 2 ins
Yeah.
1 level, 8 from 1 exists for column 1 as well. Like
Yes.
the fact that column 3 is absolutely no Pianta except for 3 hiddens is pretty stupid. Like
Also
one side
hilarious.
one side is deep Pianta, the other side is deep Pianta. Like 16 Pianta could be like just doing it in episode 6 with 5 NPCs.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
possibility. There's actually a good chance. Oh, okay. I will not say like a good chance, but like a decent chance where 16 Piata. Sorry, it ends up being a rose game because Piata hundreds might not be like the most desired thing because
Hmm.
of the possibility of losing 3 hiddens. Instead, a possible quote unquote safe start might be for both players to do Piata 6 with like 5 NPCs and
Yeah.
and 16 blue coins that way.
The other interesting thing is if you go rose, then Piano hundreds is suddenly insane in the middle.
Hmm. But
16
also
Pinna also
yes,
contestable.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Plus,
then after that, because you've done a bunch of deep stuff, like 5 from 3 maybe, or maybe you rush down both Goldbirds if you really want to go there, but that seems kind of weird. I don't know.
I mean, 5 from 3 kind of requires 10 extra shines after like a really deep dip into
Yeah.
Pianta. The
Yeah.
Goldbirds might just end up being like the faster goal, and like with we also have
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
9 Delfinos as well. We have like another goal that like I guess we have like a little bit of a pinner incentive. So
Yeah.
you might want to get like
That actually, that
Goldbirds.
actually is that actually is a good way to think about it. It's like 5 from 3, even if you get 5 from 1, you still have to do 5 more shine or 10 more shines, and then 2 from 5 would actually theoretically maybe be faster because you only need to get 8 more shines. I guess it depends on what worlds are available and stuff and
Yeah,
transitions.
the issue is that like the levels like typically Bianco 2 is
Quite
like
slow.
Bianco 2 exists, Rico 1 exists, Pinna 1 exists, Serena 1 exists. Like that these
Yeah.
are like typically slow. Like a Rico 5 like 5 from Rico is probably like better than like 2 from 5 with like Bianco and Serena.
Yeah.
Even though it's like one less shine.
All right. Pogo's already behind a piano. Wrap this up, GG. Next game.
I think it's fine. I think doing
I was
Pianta 1 is fine. I think doing Pianta
I was
2 is
joking.
fine. Pianta
Yeah,
3
yeah.
is fine. Pianta 100's race. Pianta 100's race might be like what
All right,
determines
so
who wins
Jeff
3
is not
hiddens.
racing.
Okay, good, good. Pogo's Chomplet is kind of in a weird position, not
So he
suitable
might
for
not be
hundreds.
racing. Yeah.
Yes, we're doing Pianta shines.
We are not doing Piano Hundreds race for either player. Okay.
Yeah.
At what point, by the way, does a player look at like what has been clicked and not been clicked and just been like, screw it, I'm just gonna do Piano Hundreds? Is that like something you
I
would do, or
I
is it just
think
like
you can wait until episode 5. I honestly I completely forgot this card and what Rose is like
yeah.
because it just seems like such a like columns game. But
Oh, Jeff
there's still the
doing
possibility of
blues.
60 Pianta and 5 NPCs.
Yeah. Jeff doing blues, Pogo doing shines. So
Hmm.
depending on how this ends up, we might end up with, like you said, rows, or
Or
columns.
columns.
I could
Yes,
see it
good
either way. Yeah.
analysis. an invasion, we might end up with rows or columns.
Okay, but it would end up being blessed columns, right? So
That's true. That's true.
yeah.
It's kind of an interesting 16 Pianta route.
Yeah. He's gonna miss the one at the end of the river, Jeff is. Meanwhile, Pogo's gonna. Yeah.
Mhm. But like, if you really rush it, I think you might get like the fire Pianta and like the end of the river that way.
I think from what I saw in Pogo's route, you actually skip the fire piano optimally, but it depends on chomplet RNG.
Oh, that's even more interesting.
Yeah, chomplet RNG kind of determines what the fastest route is. Pogo's rush has like the fastest chomplet RNG because it's like right next to one of the M's, and then after you take it down, you can go to the river real quick. But,
So like the 20 shines Pianta 1 then?
Sort of. And then you also get links in 1.
Yeah, which Jeff did.
He did do. Jeff was only missing 1 that Pogo did, which was the end of the river in his route. Yeah.
I think one interesting thing is I think both players will do Pianta free damages regardless.
Yeah.
Like
So
Jeff will
hopefully they don't mess up.
Yeah, I mean Jeff can mess up because he'll be like very far away from Pianta free.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, I was thinking about rows. Rows is interesting because row 5 has the quick exit, and then row 1 I think has a slower exit. You have to get to 8 from 1, I think, to exit real quickly there. Whereas row 4 has 11 Delfinos, Piano 3 damageless, which Pogo is doing right now. Nice. And then
row 1 seems kind of bad, but then you think about like, okay, so if you end up in row 1, you have yellow button, you have Wiggler, you have hundreds in Gelato, you have 3 hiddens as well, and like in row 3, 5 from 3 exists, and like 5 from Gelato is a thing for row 1, right? Hundreds in Gelato in episode
Wiggler.
3, and then Wiggler. Yeah, it kind of leads nicely. Issue is, of course, you want to win, if possible, 2 of the 3 very accessible row 3 goals.
Row 3 goals,
which Gelato doesn't synergize with. But you have 9 Delfinos in row 2, and like row 5 doesn't have like the best incentive to go for
Noki and Delfinos, So I guess it just depends on what row 5 would click, because they can't click everything, right? Presumably 5 from 3, maybe 16 Piana. I don't know like what is optimal to click, but maybe they click like a combination of those, and then 5 from 3 is available, so it's not the end of the world with deeper Gelato.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff doing that. Oh, I saw SM doing something similar. That's kind of cool. They're like running along the slope. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think because the way like Jeff rushes 16 Pianta, which he got.
Yeah.
This is the first click. The approach changes because like in 120, for instance, where you get to the fire Pianta as quickly as possible, and then you go back for the to the mayor, and you get those blues on their way back. You do a bit of different movement, but like that walk used to be a thing.
Did Jeff do a damageless?
No.
I didn't actually see. No, he didn't. Okay.
He took damage.
So he's just assuming that Pogo's gonna win, or maybe he's like, I need to really rush this, and yeah.
So
Pogo's ahead a whole Piana shine. Oh, he's leaving.
Oh yeah, I agree. That's kind of interesting. I mean, like you don't really need to stick around in Pianta for either row or column 1. I mean, you have like 12, like 12 and 4 exists, but like if you do if you do column 1, then
11 Delfinos.
You want to do the 11 Delfinos anyway. Yeah, you want to leave. And if you do row 1, you want to maybe leave just in general,
Ooh.
trying to get like Jada hundreds for bosses.
Pogo is now doing 105.
Yeah. And Jeff is doing 11 in Delfino. So from the 16 Pianta onwards, they are both doing what they want to do, which is
Yeah.
good. It seems like they've been doing what they want to do regardless.
Yeah.
That's always nice, like the best thing. Sometimes in invasion cards, you are kind of like threatened, frightened when you see a race because sometimes the sides are equal, but like if you do a race and you lose that race, you're losing.
Yeah. You're
Sometimes like a
sad.
side that's winning
Yeah.
can even be losing because you did like something wrong, like quote unquote wrong. You raced for
Yeah. Yeah.
like the other side.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Pogo's gonna pick up 100 coins. Pretty nice. There's no shines and secrets or
Yeah.
hundreds in a secret. So yeah. Okay. I was just checking.
Also, I think our the invasion tracker is a little broken for Jeff because he is
He's
assigned
gray.
yellow or
Yeah.
gray, but is in actuality a pink guy
Pink.
right now.
Yeah. Uh.
This is
Yeah.
a call to Ramado.
Ramato. So as Jeff, do you expect to? Oh, Pogo's leaving now after 100 coin. So as Jeff, do you expect to want to win Yellow Bun because of Gelato
Mm,
being on the card, and you kind of want to go Gelato quickly? Do you expect to go for Pinna instead and win Yellow Bun that way?
I
And
think.
then,
Hmm,
and then the
I
second
think.
question to you is, what's like the linchpin goal? What's like really important to contest or get, in your opinion?
I think 3 hidden is like the best goal in column 3, but you actually raised a decent point with like Jada hundreds into like getting yellow button is pretty
Mhm.
nice for the reason that like in column 1, like if you compare column 1 and column 2, 16 pinner
Yeah.
is one of the best goals, 11 Delphinus is one of the best goals.
Right.
Um, with the way your column 1 looks like, I don't think you can like make sure to win both of them, especially because you can't win 2 goals, the 2 most accessible goals in column 3.
Hmm.
This also means that you can, like as Jeff, like do Wiggler. At some
Yeah.
point, you want to prioritize 11 Delfinos, but like you don't want, you might want to contest 16 pinner. So doing Wiggler actually doesn't hurt you that much. Pogo doesn't have like a lot of incentive to go into Noki after 16 pinner because he might want to see 2 hidden 1 level because that works with Pianta, of course, with 8 from 1.
Hmm.
And even if Pogo wants to go into Noki really quickly, he can only get like one of the 9 Delfinos, both birds. So I think your call is actually pretty fine with, but like Wiggler, Jada hundreds, yellow button, that also takes a while.
Yeah, it does
Like,
take a while. My other thing I'm thinking is Jeff kind of needs to get out of call one again, right? He needs a second base goal, and the base goals seem kind of a bit weird, right? You probably want 2 hill, but you could do 2 hill in Pinna maybe, because he didn't do it in Piana. Because again, his start encouraged him to leave Piana after 3. Or at least that's what he thought.
hmm.
So you could do 2 hill Pinna, and that might work out better for you than Gelato in terms of getting back out again after your base. Seems like he's rushing down Delfinos though, so that's another way to get out real quick. I'll go unlocking Gelato.
Hmm. I mean, you need to unlock stuff.
Yeah,
Right now it's kind of like a little bit of a low state.
a lull. Yeah, yeah. This is really interesting. I think, like we said, it's like Gelato, Pinna are like the big besides Piano, obviously, right? Gelato, Pinna are the big worlds here. It's just like which one do you go to from either position? Gelato makes
As
sense here for
Pogo,
Pogo. Yeah.
I
Oh,
think it makes sense for both, like Jeff and Pogo.
Yeah.
Like the same logic that we thought about for like Jeff also probably just applies for Pogo, just like as a countermeasure.
Mhm. Yeah. This is interesting. So Jeff seems to really want to do Delfino into Pinna is my guess. Which leaves, I think, again, because Jeff left earlier, it leaves 8 from 1 vulnerable. It leaves Wiggler vulnerable. I don't know how much Jeff cares about that. He might just be like, oh, you can do gelato if you want. That's fine by me. Jeff not going for the. Oh, I guess he already did Beach Shine. Never mind. I thought he was gonna go for the Beach Shine script.
Interesting. I like one good thing for like 16 Pianta is that it's a 12 from 4. Like it's
Yeah.
1 for 12 from 4. Issue is 11 Delfinos doesn't count towards 12 from 4. And like I guess 16 Pinna exists, but then you need like 2 more levels. Like what the hell? Like oh my 12 from 4 is sometimes so bad, and I think on this card it's pretty bad.
I agree with Tomato. I feel like most of unfortunately that from Jeff. I was saying most of the time, like 12 from 4 just feels terrible. Like
Yep.
yeah.
Honestly, like I wonder regarding like 15 from 3 and 12 from 4. Well, at least for the 12 from 4 goal, how it would like if it was like 9 from 4 instead.
Yeah.
9 from 4
Or
levels.
9 or 10, yeah. Because then you're physically getting fewer blues than the totals goals, which are just like almost always better. I think they're always better because like you just get however many you want instead of following certain restrictions.
To be fair, like 12 from 4 is like in the higher pool, so like 48 is less than 60, which is the lowest in
Oh,
the high pool.
Gotcha. I didn't know if it was in like one of those lower pools, but I see.
15 from 3 is in the lower pool though, so
Oh,
it's
and that's always worse than 40. Yeah.
and
Arguably always worse than 45, yeah.
yeah, it's like it's like always worse than 45, except when the times where it's equal.
Mhm.
I'm just like
So why did Pogo click piano 3 damage this there? I guess in theory Jeff could have done 3 hidden
lot of hundreds.
Jolly hundreds, yeah. Just trying to play it safe. Is Jeff trying to secure 16 pin of 9 Delfino? That's what I'm thinking of. Is that seems like he also wants to secure something in base that's not going to take like too long. And I think the 6 pinna 2 hidden 1 level play might take a bit too long for Jeff's liking. I'm not sure. He might just want to secure 2 things in his adjacent to base area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, how many shines does Jeff have? Like, I don't think he entered
He's
a
at
level after
9.
16.
He's at 9, I think.
So he has to have. This is going to be his 6th Delfino.
Yes. That's
I
10.
probably did like 2 Jalo hints, right?
I'm not sure.
Has to. Like, why would he leave?
Yeah.
Not now, you know.
Yeah. Let me check. Are we streaming on the YouTube? Oh, we might not be streaming on YouTube. Have to go back to the Twitch.
Romado. Yeah, he's not up with the. He's not up to date with the new times.
Yeah.
Don't
The
worry, I
multi
will
output.
like. Don't worry, I recorded one
Oh,
match in Birth of a Bloodline, which was even.
Romano, you might be streaming to private. You might want to change the accessibility of the stream. That happened to me once. I feel like someone changed that. Let me go into editor mode to see if that's the issue.
So Jeff certainly doesn't have 9 Delfinos. It would be kind of crazy if he did. So he's like doing pinna shines. Is like the goal to do.
Yep. Privacy's on private. Sorry.
No worries.
I'm making it public. It also doesn't say you're live, Romano, so maybe you have to reset it. Oh. But yeah, it looks like Jeff will secure 16 pinna. We were yapping like a week or
But
two
like
ago.
how?
16 pinna
Still.
rounds. Oh, I'm saying he's getting the blues now. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
he's
like
getting boost now. Like I think it's kind of crazy from Jeff because it's just like
Yeah.
very non-secure. I think something you might want to, but like, what is your next goal in column 1? Is it going to be like
2 hill, 6 pinna? Or gold
No,
bird?
that seems so terrible. I think it's just like 9 Delfino, 6 in pinner, but like I think it's just beneficial to do like even more like Delfino shines now and only get like 2 16 pinner when you can click it.
Gotcha.
It's just kind of a massive risk that Jeff is taking.
So Pogo is re-entering 5, right? Or is he entering 5 for the first time?
He's entering 5 for the second time. This is going to be
Second time?
reds. This is the third
Okay.
hidden, probably.
Yes, that makes sense.
I never know what movement is the fastest to the button. If it's like hover slide and then hover double jump, or if it's the spin jump dive, that's kind of awkward. Pogo's not going for the special throw. That's interesting.
He's playing a bit scared / safe. All good.
Yeah, this is like the first time he's doing Piazza 5 reds in the time he came back, I guess.
Keep him. Not going for the super jump. Makes sense. I saw Akane doing that in 79 runs. I was like, holy moly. Terrifying.
If you know rope mechanics, it shouldn't be that bad, but like the position that you want to have on the rope is kind of awkward to set up.
Gotcha.
Like when I do this, I kind of have no idea where I am on the rope, and that's always terrifying.
Does Pogo ever? Oh, Jeff having a bad mecha. I was gonna say if Pogo leaves now for 16 pinna, there's like a minute chance he gets it, but he's not gonna go for it.
I mean, you say a minute chance, but like Jeff needs to do like 3 Delfino still, and 4 blue coins.
Yeah. Jeff perhaps looking a bit panicked. I'm surprised he didn't get 16 into the fight. I don't know if it's. I assume it's slower to get it after the fight. I guess he's looking for ship cycles. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe he didn't make the ship cycle. All good.
Interesting. I don't know what route he uses. Like I don't know about like the current state of Pinna 16 routes.
He does a route that tries to avoid second bird as much as possible. So, and it's like kind of cycleless. He definitely doesn't do it after the boss. So this might just be he missed the cycle earlier on. That's fine.
But didn't you just say that he wants to do it like cycleless?
Yeah, that's true. So I'm confused.
That's a mystery to be solved for sure.
Yeah, there's a mystery to be solved. Anyways, after seeing 3 hidden click, Jeff probably is scared into wanting to secure 9 Delfinos. Unironic.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Like, you expect the goal to like pop up blue at any second. Like 3 hiddens, like when you count 3 hiddens, Pianta hundreds, Pianta 3 damage, that's like surely that's like 10 shines.
If Pogo had gone for it, depending on like the speed of his route, yeah, I'm seeing a chance. Especially if Jeff grades for Goldbird. Yeah.
I mean, it surely is. Like Pogo's done like a freaking Pianta 6 and a Pianta 6.
No, I'm saying if he hadn't done Piano 6, after he clicked 3 hinges, he just went straight for it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just to emphasize that like Pogo had like all the time in the world, basically.
Yeah. All right. So Jeff is 2 Delfino shines away from securing 2 more goals. There's 8 from 1, so that's a good click for Pogo. I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
think
Jeff is too mad about that.
yeah, but he'll see like Piata Shadowmario being clicked next with 5 NPCs and then 2 hints 1 level. I think okay, like as Pogo, you've done like Piata hundreds, you've done 3 hints. It's absolutely zero secret of like where your 8 from 1 is,
Yeah.
especially 28 minutes in. You click Piata Shadowmario 5 NPCs immediately. You click 2 hints 1 level immediately. I think you click both of them instantly anyway. Like you might want to actually save with like 2 hints 1 level because you want to contest Goldbirds possibly. But like I don't think that's really necessary. And since you won like everything like Piata related in that sense, you might be aware that like
Is this
maybe I
faster
will
in
not win
swimming,
to
Larby?
Goldbirds.
For
I
Jeff?
think that clip with the banana saves like I don't know actually like
Because
8 seconds maybe question mark.
if you're I was gonna say if you're able to get the bird without having to leave the water, then this is definitely a huge boon, right? Water sliding all the way there.
Water sliding
Yep.
is the fastest movement. It's faster than turboing for some reason.
Yeah. Glad they fixed it in Eclipse, but they didn't patch the base game, so unfortunate.
I'm sure I have not touched Eclipse ever. I don't think I ever will.
Damn. Anti-Eclipse propaganda. Keep up.
I don't know. Like I see some like come on, you want to have long jumps in your game? Like come on, are you 5?
But yeah, Pogo should have a good. I mean, he's making his way towards 6 hits. That should be his next click, depending on looking like what he's doing.
Yeah, I
from
guess this
there,
is his 4th hint. He needs to unlock like. Oh, what do you do as Pogo? Do you like
Bianco?
Bianco?
No way, right? Surely it's
Maybe.
Rico and then try to take 2 hins 1 level? Yeah. If you're able to take 2 hins 1 level, I could see Pogo being
Yes,
even like
to
a
hit
huge
hints 1
advantage.
level.
He does? Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pianta.
Yeah, I forgot.
He has 11 from Pianta. Oh, no, he has 10 from Pianta.
Yeah.
You don't do Pianta. Actually, it's a red coin. It is
No, I can
otherwise
see the
pretty
argument for Piana 8.
useless.
Yeah. Episode 8 unlocks a bird and rocket, but you can just do the hidden for that, so you know.
Also, like Pogo still could get like blues for 12 and 4 and Pianta 8.
Pianta is life. Never leave the safety of Pianta. Okay, bro.
It's kind of crazy that like 90% of the cards that like Ramada and I look at for betting purposes just revolve around like, okay, you do an IW early, and then
Deep Piano or Deep Gelato.
yeah, deep Pianta, deep Gelato, sometimes deep at a different level.
Yeah, Deep Bianco, Deep
Or you
Soretta.
do like a free fruit daily slush. That's also like one of the other themes that feels like very omnipresent.
Yeah, the main like theme I've seen across the matches, it's come up like 3 times maybe, is like Delfino 150 is lit.
Delfino 150 is pretty good. It's 3 lives.
It is. So Pogo is closing in on 5 reds. I think.
Yeah.
Closing in. I think this is his 3rd red. This is his 3rd red, right? Yeah. If he had done Piano 8 though, if he had just done a Piano IW, then
it's not even like an IW is just like getting to Shadow Mario. Like an
this has to be
FCIW is neither.
FCIW minus blues. Yeah. Like
It's
some of the blues.
It's an 11 IW, I think it's the terminology.
Yeah. All right, so JeffCompass leaving after getting some blues.
Yeah,
maybe 12 from Forest is next, but why is he going back to Pinna then? 2 from 5, yeah.
Maybe making like progress because he wants the Delfino Turbo. Oh, yellow button. Yellow button exists.
Yep. He's going back just in time because Pogo is entering Pinna, and if Yellow Button was taken, yeah. So both players ignoring Gelato for now, which might have been the correct play. Oh, now he's leaving. Ooh, Pogo's rethinking this.
Yeah, I think like the biggest like Jada value comes from like getting Yellow Button.
Yeah.
Like getting some like miraculous Jada 300s with like from after 16 Pianta. But
Yeah.
Pogo has definitely not shown any interest thus far regarding this. He's actually going for a 5. I think like at this point, doing a Bianco 2, Bianco 3, Bianco 3 Reds, Bianco 4 would be good. It's like 4 from 1 extra,
You get
I
him.
should say. It's a boss. It opens another boss in Bianco 5. It's not a good boss, but like it's a
Yeah.
boss shine and Bianco 3.
I was considering Rico 5 from 3 as well, potentially for boss, but and then maybe like more hidden access. If you manage to take 2 hill, it's like pretty good. But he already has 2 hill. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah.
One thing to think about is how many reds does JeffCompass have? And the answer is 1 in Pachinko. I'm like thinking back, and it's just one, that one Pachinko.
Piana is notoriously bad for reds. Yeah.
I mean, Pogo has more reds, and he did even more Pianta.
Yeah, but like a lot of the reds, like Piana 8 is not really always good for red coin. Right? Like Pinna is like especially good for reds. Especially because you get them really quick.
Did
And
Pogo
then
like overthrow the banana, or like did like water droplets like
no clue.
launch the banana away?
No clue. All right, Jufrey doing his special Pinna 3 with button route. This makes sense. This is probably. Did he go for? I assume he went for what's it called? Oh, boat hop. That's unfortunate roulette. Pogo gonna secure 3 reds.
Maybe like Pogo's a little bit afraid seeing
Or
yellow
5 reds.
button.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Good thing is that like Pogo doesn't have any bosses. He doesn't have like a second rocket. He'll get Noki rocket at least, but like he has. But he doesn't need 4 bosses. I think he.
Yeah, this is where Bianca would be really good here. Yeah. Or even
Yeah.
Rico. It's not like the end of the world.
Yeah. I mean, I think I liked Bianca more than doing the Pheno raids, but now at this point, like it's probably just Rico. Yeah.
Yeah. 5 from 3 Rico. The hiddens in Rico are also faster, I want to say. At least the first one is. I feel like the first one is. I might be wrong, but because it's
I
like a
mean,
minute. It's like a minute 30 versus. I don't know what Bianca 3R IGT is, or not IGT, like
135.
RT. So that's pretty close.
135.
Okay.
Yeah.
Although
Rico
you can get sub
Forwards
130.
is
Yeah.
Rico Forwards is like sub 130. Rico 2 is like sub 130.
And then Bianco 6R is really slow, but I don't think you're doing Bianco 6R in this card. So.
Yeah. Not on this card. Maybe on some others. It is a possibility.
Oh. Juve missing the side flip dive. Rip 42 cycle. Well, instead I have to settle for a 34.
Yeah, Pogo hearing us during Rico 3. I think like the good thing is Rico 2 hidden will be his 5th hidden, actually.
Gotcha.
Then he would need to do Goldbird, which would be his 6th.
Oh, Jeff safe warping.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense,
No?
yeah. Does it? He was in Rico, right? Wait, where was he? I'm
In
blanking.
Pinna.
Oh, he was in Pinna. Oh, now
Yeah,
he's gonna get
yeah,
Bianco. Yeah.
you were commenting on like, oh, no 42 strats for JeffCompass.
Oh yeah, I just blanked. Yeah, so can you get 12 in Bianco too, or one slash
Yes.
two? You can. Okay, that might be
I
a play.
think.
I don't know if that
Um,
is the play.
is it the play?
Oh, like the play he's going for. I'm not saying it's like the play, but
Oh, what
two for
is that play?
5,
A free rocket steal
2 5 3 rockets. Yeah,
for bosses steal?
could be both. Jeff doesn't. Oh, the spider died. Yeah, rip.
Hmm. Another thing, I guess with 5 reds, it's a bit different, but like it's 38 minutes in. Like Goldbirds, like requires no key, yes, but like it's 39 minutes in, and your opponent has done a lot of Pianta shines, and Pianta shines are above average level shines.
Yes, very above average.
Yeah, so like they have no key access pretty soon. Like Pogo has no key access very soon. He can't
He
click
will have.
Goldbirds,
He will
but
have rocket access very soon as well. Yeah.
yes, but like I think one scary thing that could have been scary for Jeff would have been a Wiggler, like Jada Hundreds Wiggler and like some Delfino shines from Pogo. With 5 reds, you don't assume that this is a thing.
Mhm.
Um, Also, like on another hand, like 4 bosses is still unclicked, of course, but like Wiggler is a boss. There's incentive for Pogo to do this. I think like you would be aiming at like 42 minutes no key entry if Pogo were to do a gold burst steal with Jada
Oh,
Hundreds Wiggler.
he's doing the 6 hidden play. He's not defending 3 rockets. Also, I have to eat dinner, so good luck on solo commentating. Peace.
All right. The 6 inch play, like JeffCompass doesn't have a lot of Rico, I want to say. He did Rico 1, he did. That's where the second commentator would come in handy. Just like tell me, yeah, no, he did actually Rico 7, you just completely missed that, everything. Free rockets might be in danger then. Interestingly enough. Just based on like 6 hints are so many hiddens. You want through 3 hiddens, you want 2 hidden 1 level. As Pogo, do you like know that like do you what from Jeff's clicks would make you think that 6 hiddens is the biggest priority? Because a column 2 goal is not something you'll click anytime soon anyway. Just getting more like goals on the board could be the logic. Did he do Rico Free? Did he grab the rocket? Did he do Rico Free? I actually completely missed that. If that's the case. Does anyone actually know? I just wish I had like a second voice telling me like, oh, yeah, Pogonateur did Rico Free and got the rocket. Because like going into Noki regardless is like you don't get like any immediate value out of the rocket if you don't have 3 rockets. I guess Goldbird's for the 6 hints secure, but like I said, like what clicks did Jeff have that like make you really afraid of 6 hints? I think it was like theorized before what the fastest movement is from the rocket to the bird. I think uh, it depended on rocket rollouts actually, which is kind of interesting. Um, And the rocket soldiers are just like easier and more reliable. Do you click 6 hiddens? Do you click like you rush 6 hiddens that badly and you don't click it immediately? I think that's an interesting decision. Uh, what is JeffCompass's 2 from 5 progress, right? Like Pianta, Pinna, Bianco, what else? Rico, and well, Noki would be the last. He entered back after all. But like Noki 1 is, I guess Noki 2 is another boss, and you don't want to do meta at all in this. I think that's kind of fine. Hmm. We're gonna ponder a little bit. Actually, I think that this is also an interesting time to think of win cons for Pogo. He's at 10 goals right now. He doesn't have any pinner, so the Fido Turbo is off the board. He can only click 1 goal in con 2, and 6 from pinner is not going to happen. And Wiggler, he has Jada 1 done, which is not a lot. 5 from 3 is the most sensible thing. Pianta is already done, and you have 3 hiddens in Gelato. Doing Rico 4 now is the most efficient path towards 5 from 3. I think just for reliability's sake, you would prefer to do Wiggler as Pogo. Would you do Wiggler though? It's kind of a risk that you're taking. Because the same approach for Wiggler, Jada hundreds, 5 from 3, that play also exists for Jeff. 12 from 4 is something you're concerned about, and you actually, like, from yellow button, you think that from the timing of that, you can probably deduce that it's 6 from pinner. Rico 5 is a possibility. Pogo doesn't have any bosses except for Rico 1 though, so like that's going to be an uphill battle. I think it has to be just like straight into Jado, doing Jada 100 Wiggler. I think another issue that Jeff is currently running into is that with Jada hundreds and Wiggler, that's going to be like more than 5 from 3. Jeff kind of needs to do Jada hundreds right now, and that also means that he can't click 2 from 5. He's not allowed to click 2 from 5, because then he would need to do 2 more pinner shines in order to click Jada hundreds, and at that point it's going to be too late. 4 bosses just got clicked. It's totally fine. Pogo is maybe afraid that it might be Wiggler, but I don't know if you delay this as Jeff, if it was Wiggler. Maybe the logic would be like a triple click Wiggler, Jada hundreds, 5 from 3. That could be a concern Pogo might have. But I think like Jada 2, Jada hundreds is kind of, I wouldn't say crushing, but like, I mean, it is crushing because Jeff doesn't have Jada 1, right? That's kind of the unfortunate reality. So this is just having the match be played out and trying to do like a podcast style of commentary, which I am not suitable for at all. Unless I'm like getting to ramble about something, but like I can't think of anything. Who knows? Who knows? Like no, who knows a good topic to talk about? I'll take any suggestions. Well, not any suggestion, but like I'll consider it. On burgers. Um, the burgers are kind of interesting because, like, when I think of a burger itself, I think of like I don't know, McDonald's, Burger King type of burgers that are just like kind of uninspired in some way. But the good burgers that are like in restaurants that you can like have are pretty good actually. There is one German, I call it like a restaurant, but like I don't know if it's can really classified as a restaurant, which is called Hans zum Glück, which has like some pretty cool burger combinations. And I've only been there like 2 or 3 times, but all times were pretty good. Good burger I have never heard of. The Industrial Revolution. I mean, it's obviously like uh, a big advancement, just like automating everything. A lot of like labor gets like replaced in that way, which is well, a lot of like risky labor gets replaced that way, which is um, definitely a good thing. Beyond that, hmm. Beyond that, I think it's like very impressive of like the knowledge they had in terms of like mechanics, like if physics and mechanics at the time. Uh, and like I am kind of intimidated just by the knowledge that they possess even like 150 years ago. Like even like when you actually think about like the progress or like of like what is known like 200 years ago or like 150 years ago, it's kind of like I feel extremely stupid. I feel extremely stupid in that comparison. And uh, it's especially like crazy when you think about like a lot of like mathematicians and everything, like a lot of stuff being like their things. Nowadays you have it be more spread out. Like I don't know if you, it's kind of difficult uh, to like kind of rationalize if we are like comparatively better at like sciences than um, the mathematicians and physicians were 200 years ago, 250 years ago. I'm like once I started talking about like the Industrial Revolution part, I realized that my memory of historical facts is very much lacking. I am I have like I had like 3 friends in what would be the equivalent of high school in Germany, and all 3 of them were had like uh very much a history affinity. They were pretty autistic about that stuff, and I am I am like senile in comparison. Like I'm senile, like period, and especially in terms of like history. Did I say 4 friends? I meant 3. Sorry, I was the 4th friend. I was like the fourth wheel, I guess, in some way. Yeah, that kind of is makes it even more difficult because the way it was like tested was also kind of very specific, like some very specific info as well. Not that much for me, but definitely didn't help with like understanding the bigger picture, which is something history lesson is also trying to convey. All right, GG. This ended up being like score was pretty close just by the fact that like hello.
Wow,
Hello.
dude. That was a card, dude, for sure. That's crazy.
Yeah, like I'll be honest, I didn't pay attention to like the last like 5 minutes.
Of course. Jeff, GG.
Welcome. Hello, guys.
How's it going?
How fried is your brain right now, Jeff? I kind of want to ask that first.
Pretty bad. I was not playing well. I was playing a lot better earlier in the day, but I think my play was kind of a little weak. How close
Pogo.
was Gelato Hundreds? Because I feel like I started just playing for score at the end because I thought like I couldn't have won that because Pogo had 3 open. But I feel like that took a few, like 3:20-ish.
How much time did it
Yeah.
take me? Yeah, it took me like 3 minutes 20, I guess.
Okay, I probably would not have beaten that with the Gelato 100s.
Yeah, a big thing was actually that Jeff didn't have any. I'm sorry, any gelato at all, and Pogo, like the path for Pogo, for this to be like a little bit more dominant, would have been like 5 from 3 with gelato hundreds, like just getting the goal basically ASAP. But like another issue that Jeff ran into was like he had to secure six pinner to click Jada hundreds, and his like 2 from 5 progress was kind of far. So he, at some point when he was going for the 4 bosses steal, you had to do Jado hundreds and click that over 2 from 5 that you have, which is kind of very annoying and a very annoying feeling.
Yeah, I feel like it kind of came down to prioritization of goals at the end. Like I feel like I went for stuff Pogo could have been going for, to be completely fair to me.
Yeah.
The other thing was rockets was I thought it was close, but then apparently Jeff didn't have 2 rockets going into Noki.
No.
So whoops. And then
Yeah, I knew that,
Pogo
but I was
Pogo
still
did
going for it.
Pogo did Rico 2R, then went into Noki, which I was surprised at, but or 2 hidden. But yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Well,
know about hiddens. He could combine 6 hiddens with 6 pinna shines. I was really scared about that because I did commit 2 hiddens a lot.
okay, like now that you see how it's played out, how many hints do you think Jeff has right now?
If you tell me he has no gelato shines, he must have like 1 hidden with the gold bird.
He has 2. He has pinner 2 reds.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, were reds close?
No.
Huh,
Jeff
because
had
you did Delfino shines into Pina, but then of course you shouldn't have any other world progress, so that makes sense.
He also only did Pachinko for Delfino Reds, I believe.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake. I still don't think I would have won 5 reds though, to be completely fair.
not the way Poker has done it, probably.
Yeah.
So the personally surprising part was like Jeff had like a lot of issues with like column 1 and column 2 to secure both 11 Delfinus and 16 pinner.
Yeah.
Pogo, you did like entire Pianta 6. I think you did like a Pianta 7, and you did maybe the Pianta hidden by the time that it took Jeff to get 60 pinner, finish pinner 1, and get 9 like the rest for his 9 Delfinos. once you secured 3 hidden, Pogo, were you like, okay, I spent so much time, I can't win to 16 pinner. I'm doing the 8 from 1 to hidden from 1 level type of steal?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to not lose 2 hiddens from 1 level at that point because I committed so hard to Pianta and I didn't want him to get 2 hiddens in Pina, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I knew he probably left Pianta after Pianta Blues. And
Which he did, correct, yes.
I was like, not sure what she's gonna do, but if he's trying to get Gelato hiddens into Pianta 5 reds, although it wouldn't make that much sense with the blue coins, but you know, you never know. If he gets hiddens, I am fucked because 50 total blue coins is kinda bad for me on my side.
Yep.
So I
But
really wanted at least 3 hiddens, and then yeah, the other goals in column 3 are kinda trash, but they were also for Jeff, so that's not too bad.
Yeah,
and,
I felt like I was just gonna lose out to like all the deep Pianta stuff, so I wanted to make a route where I didn't try to contest that stuff because I just don't think I win to a lot of that stuff. Like even if we discount speed, I think the positioning on the board is a little better
Awkward.
for Pogo. I feel like because you get Pianta hidden, Pianta Hundo, which puts you pretty decently to 8 from 1 if you like get Gelato hidden after. I guess I could have tried to like protect some of the goals, but I just thought I was gonna try to get ahead everywhere else, and it almost worked, but just a little short.
Mhm.
Because I had 12
The
from 4.
the
I'm
goals that
probably
sorry, go ahead.
sorry. No, I was just saying like I had 12 from 4 like almost, so it's like
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah.
I have a little question for Jeff as well.
yeah.
In the beginning, like before anything was decided, before Pogo did Pianta hundreds, because you clicked 16 Pianta first, but weren't you like afraid of like Pogo possibly won in column 1 for something? Maybe he saw something, or like row 1 where he would have raised you to 16 Pianta? And if you ended up on the other side, Pianta 3 damages would have been basic on yours, and you opted to not do damages. What
Yeah,
is
that's
the logic behind this? I wanna ask.
I thought it was a race, and well, firstly I was a little nervous if I'm being honest, because I haven't played a match like in this sort of setting in like quite a bit of time. But
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
gonna be
my
honest,
other
I was
logic
super nervous as well. Doing Pianta free damages, I was like, yeah, this is probably gonna be a death, but
but my other logic was if it's a race, I'm pretty confident in my like Pianta 16. I've actually practiced it quite a bit, but I still am, the slower player, so I'm like I just felt like I had to save a few seconds somewhere, just like
Mm.
baseline. So that was kind of my logic behind it. Yeah, it was kind of a poor choice, but it was just kind of like an all or nothing sort of idea.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
that does make sense, honestly. If you really wanted column 1, though. I am assuming neither Jeff or the commentators actually looked at rows ever, but maybe I'm
We looked
crazy.
at Rose a little bit.
Yeah, but like in a way of like, okay, so in the case where like both players want to do like a deep Pianta to like try to counteract the column
Yeah.
1 way, where like you do 16 Pianta and Pianta 6.
Mhm.
But like I mentioned that and then kind of forgot about it immediately.
I don't know why. I just thought Pogo was gonna go for NPCs because I don't know. I guess column 5's pretty good. There's more of a reason to go for it, but I just thought Pogo was gonna start with NPCs. I don't know why. Maybe it was just in my head.
So you
Like
were
looked it up.
expecting rows, Jeff? Until I clicked Pianta Hundo?
Yeah, I think I was. I just thought you were gonna start NPCs. I don't really have a good reason for it. Besides, column 5 I thought kind of had awkward synergy,
Yeah,
like
it
4
did, yeah.
boxes and
5
Pianta
reds
and
was kinda
5.
trash with Pianta.
So I just kind of thought like row 5 felt a little better, and plus you get 11 Delfino like pretty early. It was just a miscalculation.
Mm-hmm.
It's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Do you guys have any other thoughts on what has happened? Like any other questions of like, oh, how did this happen out of all things?
I'm like, how did you get 4 bosses though?
I
Rico
was
5?
I was trying to set up 2 from 5, basically. So I did Bianco 2,
Oh,
I had Pinna 1, I did a Rico 1 with blues, and then
Noki 2?
I did Noki
Oh,
2, yeah, because I did that
okay,
with 2
yeah.
from 5.
Huh. So this was for 2 from 5. Yeah, I had 2 from 3, of course, with Pianta, Rico, and Pina. No, Rico and Gelato, and I had Goldbird for 6 hidden, but I was like still 3 shines away. I guess I would have done what? Pianta 1 and 2,
I think the
and of course Noki
problem.
1.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. I was saying just Noki 1 as well.
I think for some, I think that what this card comes down to for me is like I just thought you were going for different goals for a lot of it, but the tell that I messed up, the part where I messed up with like losing the 50/50s was I didn't really think about like what 6 hiddens meant until like way late into the game, where I was like, oh, that means you like did like gelato, gelato hiddens, and that means like 5 from 3 is like really good for you. I didn't really I thought I was going for like 50/50s, and like in some perspectives I kind of was, but that was like the tell that should have alerted to me to what you were doing, and I just didn't pay it enough mind.
I
Mm-hmm.
was scared of 5 from 3 still because of 4 bosses. Like it could have been Rico 5, and then you just had to do like, because you have 16 in Pianta, you just have to do Pianta 4 and Pianta 5, and Pina, of course. So I was
Yeah.
like, man, if he has Pianta, Rico, and you could have tried to go for Rico because of rockets. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What was your 3rd rocket at that point? I guess Delfino rocket, but yeah, kind of hard to contest 3 rockets with that.
Yeah.
Also, also some funny stuff happened. Like Jeff's spider died. So
Oh my
that definitely.
dude, that's I
Yeah.
forgot that there's like a second spider like all the way in the back. I just like kind of panicked
Mm,
How
yeah,
much
that's
time
fair.
did you lose to gameplay, Jeff, overall?
a lot, probably.
His
I
spider
died
died probably
from
lost in like 30 seconds. Yeah.
I died in beach pipe, which was
Oh yeah,
stupid.
that too.
Huh.
That was
Yeah.
I did not play that well, which
No, I
I
mean
might.
big mistakes, right? Like a death or a big mistake. Like, oh,
Yeah, it's mostly beach pipe, and I'm trying to. Oh, pin and blues were like really bad because the bird
oh,
kind of like was just not like around. Like the first bird was like kind of weird, and he wouldn't
Mhm.
fly when I started spam spraying. So like I was totally off cycle with
oh
getting
yeah, I
birds.
hate that shit, dude.
So I probably lost
I'm
like
speaking from experience.
yeah, because I practiced that IL a lot, and I just
Yeah, same.
if I do no resets of it, I'm like, well, you just lose like 30 seconds if that happens.
Yeah.
20 probably.
So you lost like a good minute or minute and a half, right? I guess.
Yeah, probably more. There's probably more stuff, but that's like the
Well,
big.
yeah, I'm not counting the because I also did a lot of small mistakes. But like I entered Pina by accident by wanting to go to grass pipe.
Mm,
Like I did
that was
Oni
an
skip,
accident.
and I wanted to do the spin slide to grass pipe, but because I was so shaky still at that point, I just entered Pina like a moron.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I also
Yeah.
did a whole lap in Pinna 1, basically, so
Nice.
that was cool.
Yeah,
With
my
my
Pina
rock
1 skills were not exposed. People had
I
it.
Mhm,
cannot
Kibo.
do Piatto. I cannot do Pinna 1. Hard shine. But yeah, I think I had like an interesting idea. I think I just came up slightly short with it, and I think execution also
Okay. There was
hurt me a
one
lot.
thing I was really interested in. I wanted to steal both Goldbird, and let me see. Yeah, when I saw like 16 Pina Blues at 30 and 50 total at 31, and in my mind I was like, he might actually get 2 hidden in Pina. I was scared, and I had this for so long, hold those stage, and I didn't want to click it because I wanted to steal both Goldbird, but then I was like, how do I get 2 hidden from one level? It's not that much problem for him because he needs like Pina shines anyway. I wasn't so sure if I needed Goldbird or not, and eventually I clicked 2 hidden shines from one level, and then I realized I was like, oh my god, I rushed Noki for nothing because I can't click Goldbird anymore.
Oh, I didn't realize you were Noki that early. That's interesting.
I needed 1 blue coin after like red coins, and I could go to Noki and get like, see, that moment where like you can't know Jeff because you are not rushing. I mean, I hope Kipo, but like that moment where I went to grass pipe without a banana, lily pad.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was like Goldbird, then trade in blues, then both Goldbird. And I'm like, oops, I forgot I shot my pants and I clicked 2 hidden shines from 1 level, so I can't click Goldbird anymore. So I'm like, I guess I'm going for lily pad now.
Interesting. Yeah.
When was
I
that?
kind of
5 red coins? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh yeah. So I could have had both Goldbird by 4, by like 3 minutes at least, I think. If I didn't click 2 hidden shines from 1 level.
there's definitely a time in that match where I was really considering a Gelato 1/100s play, and I really wish I went for it. Obviously. But I just for some reason I just got too stressed about 6 Pinna shines. I think that was like the thing I like focused way too much on. Because I just thought it would have been nice 5 from 3 for you. And I think if after Noki I go do Gelato Hundo, which I was debating, I think I'm in a pretty good spot. But I should have probably thought about you doing Deep Gelato a little bit more.
If you do Gelato Hundo, then you cannot click 2 from 5 before having 16 Pinna though.
That's true. I was kind of hoping at that. I guess 2 from 5 is probably you favored at that point.
Not
Or maybe
well.
not.
If you click Gelato Hundo, probably because you lose time doing Gelato Hundo. But if like before you decide to do Gelato Hundo, we were probably close to each other. I don't know because you had Delfino. Yeah. When
Yeah.
did you do Bianco?
I did Bianca when I was at 18 shines. I did that to get to Noki.
Damn. Oh wow, that's why I probably could get both Goldbird then, because Bianco's kinda
Yeah,
slow with Bianco too.
Yeah, that's probably another mistake I made is like not respecting the speed of a Pianta play.
I mean, maybe at that point I already clicked 2 hidden in 1 level. Yeah, so you were safe for Noki actually. You knew I
Yeah,
couldn't steal both Goldbirds, yeah.
that is why I slowed down a bit. Yeah, that's a good point.
I wish I didn't. I wish I carried my balls and I didn't click 2 hidden shines from 1 level. Would have been really good to get both Goldbird. I had no balls, dude.
Yeah, but GG. I mean, that was a good match. I could have played a
Yep.
little better, but it's also my 4th match of the day, so I'm willing to give myself a little bit.
Yeah, this is. I think the cool part is that like I said, like Motom and Mason want to do like a best of 7 at some point, like play and this like you can maybe tell them, okay, I've played my 4th game. If you do a best of 7, this is going to be one of the games that you'll play. The 4th game. This is how you'll feel.
Yeah.
I am also
Reconsider.
burnt out for what it's worth. I didn't do 4 screens, right? I did only 1 today, but I did a lot of
But
Sunshine.
you did play 6 hours of Sunshine before that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I did
And
set up SMSO and all, yeah. And I watched screens, so it's like I did Sunshine all day as well, honestly. I'm kind of burnt out, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, yeah, it was a good match though. I could have played a little better, but I think it was still pretty like I thought it was close enough, right? Like it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good close.
Yeah, it was a good match for sure.
I wasn't sure if I should try to steal yellow buttons with Wriggler, but at that point when I leave Pianta, I was like, man, he's already in Pina, there's no way I could. Actually, I already had Gelato 1. Huh. Maybe I could get 10 yellow coins at some point. It was my only other thought that I didn't know how to concretize.
Yeah, I really liked row 1 for that reason. Like I thought you could just go to like Gelato 3 and get like 5 goals off the bat, basically. Or like 3, really, but
I see. Yeah.
all right.
But yeah, GG.
Thanks commentators. Thanks Formato for restreaming.
Yeah.
No problem.
We do
Thank
have a
Lordy
real
for
match. We do have a real match in
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours. Yes, 3.5 hours. Nathan Carter versus J. Cool.
Jonathan Cool. Yep.
Jonathan
Should be
Cool.
ahead. In the meantime, we could raise Zeldak though. He's doing 79 shines.
Ooh, that's a good category.
Oh, we're rating Bingo-thon. Never mind. Romano decided for us. Thanks, Romano.
We gotta rate our boys from Ring of Honor.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, good night. If you're still awake, aka not in Europe, see you in 3.5 hours for J. Cole versus Nathan Carter. Should be a good one. Peace out, Sunshine Community.